Okay, good morning all. I welcome you all to this orientation program. In the first slide itself, I have mentioned that not only welcome, the institution is the springboard of your future. Any educational institution is a knowledge bank as well as it's a springboard for everyone's future. Friends, this is about me. I don't think it is required now because your lecturer Malavia has given a detailed description. However, the new normal lifestyle, that is in the COVID pandemic situation, the technological development has linked us in a virtual manner. Wherever you are available in the location of the world, it doesn't matter. We can talk each other from sitting a single point. That is the advantage we have learned in this COVID pandemic, though lot of disadvantages are there. Friends, in the content of this program will go like this. Of course, welcome and introduction is over. What is focus on you? Best teacher in the world, virtual handshake. These are the content. I will take you another 20 to 30 minutes. You please be attentive for the program. What does this slide say? You. You means there is a responsibility on every individual. You are not just like many other students of this country. You have chosen to pursue this course and you have undergone some entrance tests like NATA and other things for pursuing this specific course. So you have been chosen for this course and you are chosen that course. So whatever the merits.
Sir, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I think it is there in the first, still in the first slide, sir.
Oh, slide is not moving?
Yes, yes, sir.
Now which slide you are viewing?
First slide, welcome slide.
Okay. Now it's moving to next one?
No, sir, not still.
Oh, slide is not moving, huh?
Yes.
Wait, what happened?
Yes, sir, now it is.
No?
Yes, 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 sir.
Let us talk. Slide is there?
Yes, yes, sir. It's there. Now it is visible.
Okay. This is in animation mode, sorry, slideshow mode?
Yes, sir.
Now slide is changing or not?
No, now it is not changing, sir. It is still there in the second slide.
Second slide, huh?
Yes.
Now changing?
Yes, sir. Now
content slide is there, huh?
Yes, yes.
Okay, this content slide, as we discussed, that is, we are going to focus on you and what is the best teacher in the world and virtual handshake. Of course, presentation mode is not functioning properly, I think. We will go in this way. So, what is you? You are the responsible for your ups and downs because this course has been selected by you. For selecting this course, you have undergone some preparations like NATA or some other examinations for design courses. Like that, you have decided to pursue this course. Once you decided to pursue this course, it is your responsibility to take every interest to tap all the required potential for completing this course. Of course, your college, your teaching staffs are going to be with you. So in all means, my dear students, you are special because not just like others, you have chosen and you have been chosen for this course. What does this slide shows? A few trees and a man standing. Strengthen your fundamental. Here what it is been shown is bamboo trees. You know the characteristics of bamboo. Once you have sown the seed of bamboo, for years together, it will not come out of the ground. It is simply keeping idle. You keep on watering the seed, fertilizer it, even then you could not see the seedlings. The next year also it is going to be like that only. From third year onwards, it will start to grow slightly. And the fourth and fifth year, it will very moderate growth we can observe. After fifth year, there will be an exponential growth. That is, the growth rate is determined as every day, that is for 24 hours, the bamboo tree grows up to 900 mm. That is approximately we can say 1 meter. In such a fastest rate it grows. So what it was doing for the first 5 years, these 5 years, actually the bamboo tree was strengthening its root under the ground, because it has to grow for 100 feet. So 100 feet height structure, if you want to withhold the 100 feet height structure, you must be aware that you have to go for a detailed pile foundations and other things. Like that, the bamboo tree strengthen its root under the ground to hold the height and weight of the bamboo for about 100 feet height. Likewise, friends, these course in this education curriculum program, you are going to gain your strength for the years up to 5 years or 4 years or 3 years, whatever the course design, according to your course design. You should have this strong foundation. Foundation is very important. Once you gain all the foundation, all the techniques of your curriculum, you can leap forward for a great scale of height. For this course will give you a strengthening and a foundation. When you start to grow after 5th year for bamboo tree, for your case after your career, after your course completion, only the sky is going to be the limit for your growth. In such a manner, if you have the passion for that, definitely you can grow like anything if you provided the foundation is very strong. The educational institution, for a matter of fact, any education institution is a tool, a great Gurukulam for giving proper foundation. That is very important. So we should take every interest, show interest to learn each and everything if we desire to grow in future in a long way. Friends, this slide dictates some great personalities of the world. Mahatma Gandhi. We all know about Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi, father of our nation, once he was in South Africa. When he was in South Africa, that is on 7th June 1893, he was traveling in a train, in a first class compartment. He had a valid ticket to travel in the first class compartment. He was an advocate working in South Africa. All of a sudden, at a station which called as Peter Maritzburg, in that station, a white man having a racist mentality thrown away the luggages of Mahatma Gandhi out of the compartment, and also he thrown out the Gandhi also into the platform. He fell down like anything. The train went away. That was a turning point. Normally, everyone will get dejected on this insult in front of many citizens of that country. But he didn't get dejected. That was the turning point for him for aiming for freedom. He worked for the South African underprivileged people's freedom, came back to India, and he led the freedom fighting and won it. So, insult or should not deject you. You know about Walt Disney. Walt Disney was a poor boy in his childhood. He used to deliver newspaper in the morning and the evening and lived in a room which was infested by rats. He was living with the rats only. In such a poor condition he was. But he picked up a quality of art. He draws very good. So what happened? From the rat, with his creative idea, he developed Mickey Mouse character. That Mickey Mouse character is worldwide, it is welcomed, and he has honored and awarded many awards, and he is the leading animation technologist in the world. Because he lived in poor condition with the rats, he didn't get dejected. He has not lost his life. Instead, he learned from that and developed. You would have aware of Alexander Graham Bell, the person who invented a telephone, a big telephone with a dial and a rolling wheel, and many things were there. When he invented the telephone, he took it to a investor to make it in a large scale to meet the people requirement. It was the first time. He put the phone over the table of the investor. The investor simply said, "Take off this toy from my table and get lost," he told like that. Alexander Graham Bell didn't get rejected. Now the development of that phone is with us, on everyone's palm. At least 3 or 4 mobile phones are available in each and everyone's house. What a leap, what a development, great development. You know Wilbur and Orville? Otherwise, they are called as Wright brothers, those who invented the aeroplane. Just before they took their first flight, they tested their machine was flying on the first time. Before 3 days back, just before flying 3 days, New York Times, the leading magazine, wrote in its editorial, "These mentally disordered fellows are trying what the birds can do. This is not possible for human being. It is designed like that. Only birds can fly." Very badly, in the worst words, they were criticized. After 3 days, they flew on the sky, and now the distance across the globe to travel in hours. In such a way, it has got developed. So, at every stage, we will get a lot of upsets, failures. These should not lead to dejection, but we should make it a footsteps for our continuous journey. That should be the basis of our life. Friends, this slide shows there is hurdle jumpings, and somebody are criticizing by the side, and another person is showing 6 as a sixer has been hit, like that. It is the slide is showing. We should understand distraction is the major setback for anyone's career growth. Whether it's a career growth or learning growth, we should ignore distraction. Criticism is, to some extent, it is good. Healthy criticism will make you to correct yourself. Whereas distraction is, the whole objective of distraction is to disturb you from focusing on your job. For distraction, we have a lot of things, not only human being distraction. TV, mobile, chit-chats, cinemas, and many things are there. To certain limited means it is okay. If it goes beyond limits, it is not acceptable. It will divert the core objective. You may all aware that sledging in cricket. What is sledging in cricket? That is, when a batsman is strong-footed, the batsman could not be disturbed because his high level of concentration. If the bowlers fail to make out him, what the fielders around him used to do, they do sledging. That is, they criticize the batsman in bad manners, only to distract him, distract his focus on the batting. So if you emotionally start to react, your reaction will be reflected on your bat, and definitely you are going to get caught. Instead, if you ignore that sledging, definitely it is going to be a sixer. So, as sledging in cricket, distraction in life should be checked and keep it under control. Don't allow distraction to take your emotions. You should keep your coolness all the time. Sachin Tendulkar is known to be a best focused man. The sledging in cricket never disturbed him. That is a history. So, friends, you should focus on your studies. A small story how we can avoid distraction is, that is, one person in a village was struggling a lot. He could not do any job successfully because people are criticizing him like anything. So he went to the leader of the particular village. The leader told him, he gave him a bowl of oil, full of oil up to the brim level. If he slightly moves, the oil will spill. In such a fullness bowl, the leader gave to the common man. And also he told, with this bowl, you go around the village. When you are walking on the street, no a drop of oil should drop down. If it happens, a severe punishment will be awarded to you. Take care, go, he said. The man was very carefully taking the bowl without much shake. He completed the round. During his round, people were laughing at him. What a fellow he is! He is carrying a bowl of oil, full of oil, and walking slowly in the street. Everyone was criticizing, laughing at him. But he reached the goal successfully. The village leader asked him, "What happened on the way?" He said, "I don't know. I was fully focusing on this bowl of oil only, because even a single drop of oil on the floor will attract a penalty of huge. So I didn't focus on those things." Then the leader said, "That should be your objective. Don't get distracted. You should not give importance to the criticism of other. You don't allow others to spoil your mood. If you focus on your job, definitely you will succeed." That was the lesson taught by the village leader to the common man. Friends, distraction, we should try to keep it under check always. What is this? Impossible. The first two alphabets I and M are dropping down between the belly. What does it mean? That is, in life, to what extent we should focus? We should focus in such a way that our objective should be reached. We should reach our goal. That should be the manner. You, dear students, you all might have read Mahabharata at least once in your lifetime, or you would have seen the Mahabharata series, at least some episode of the series, in which two important characters, one is Arjuna and another one is Drona or Dronacharya. He was the guru for many princes. Arjuna was one of the students of Drona to learn archery. Drona taught the lesson of archery and asked his students to aim a bird which was sitting on a tree. Everyone was aiming. One student said, "Master, I could see the tree." Another person said, "I could see the branch." Another person said, "I could see the entire bird. I am focusing properly." Arjuna's turn came. He said, "I could see the neck of the bird." That is the aim. Objective is, if you want to kill the bird, you should aim at its neck. If we focus to the right point, at the right direction to achieve the objectives, you can make all the impossible to become possible. So, you be focused on your objective always, whether it's a game or studies, whatever it may be. You focus on your passion, that will take you to make everything a possible one. Friends, everybody knows our great leader, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the educationist. He says, educationist should build the capacity of the spirit of inquiry, creativity, entrepreneurial, and moral leadership among students and become their role model. This is said to the leaders as well as to the teacher. So Abdul Kalam says like this. Also, Abdul Kalam said, teachers are the real assets of the country that everyone should recognize and understand, because they are the guiding spirits for the students to reach their goal, to reach their objective. So teachers are the real assets of the country. The late president also said that capacity of teachers may differ from teacher to teacher, but every teacher possesses the power to make the students able and productive citizens of this country. That is the capability of the teachers. So the destiny of the nation depends upon a teacher, and the future of the nation hangs on the shoulders of the youths, on you. So it is the responsibility of everyone. Friends, whatever the work we do, we should understand the purpose or objective of the work what we are doing. We should not work in a piecemeal way. Suppose we engage in a part of a work, we should know or we should understand what this part is going to contribute in a wholesome work of the objective. In such a way, we should learn to work. Then only we can create interest on the work what we are doing. Suppose you are making one component, say a screw you are making, it is not going to matter for you. If you come to know that screw is going to be fixed on an important part of a machine which is going to run or produce some energy for the purpose of the people, then definitely you will be interested. A small story again. One person was standing on a roadside and he was watching some people are working. Two men were working. One man very obediently he came, having a scale, measured 2 feet by 2 feet and 2 feet, 2 feet breadth, 2 feet length and 2 feet depth. He dig the land and take away the soil and put it outside. Then he move on, measure exactly 50 feet from this pit and doing the same thing again, 2 by 2 by 2 pit he is digging. When he moves on to the second pit, the another person standing with him started to close the pit by the soil he excavated from the pit. He closed it fully. Then the first person move on to dig the another pit. The second person moved on to close the second pit. What a funny job is this? Both were paid for their job. Both were doing their job. One person is digging, one person is filling. Job, any purpose is there, but they are getting their money, their salary, their wage for their daily. The curious man who was looking after this job, he went to them and asked, what job you are doing? Does there any productivity on this? You are digging and this fellow is closing. What is this drama is going? He is asking. Then the two fellows said, I am assigned to do only take a pit. And the other fellow told, I am assigned to fill the pit. What is the purpose of this? 3 persons were appointed. The second person took leave today. We first and third person only came to duty, so we are doing work. What was the role of second person? Role of the second person is to put a sapling on the pit. Once he put the sapling, second person, the third person will fill the soil. In such a way, the work is planned. But what happened? Because of there is no understanding about the whole work. In a piecemeal way, they are doing the work without any productive. So that is not the objective of us. So whatever the work we do, we should learn completely, and what is the purpose of doing that, everything we should know. That will create interest on your work, though it be a small time work. That should be our focus. The Tamil saint poet, I think that many non-Tamil speaking students also present here. Even then, I will translate it for their benefit also. A saint Tamil poet, Thiruvalluvar, 2000 years back, he had written a book called as Tirukkural, out in which 1330 Tirukkural he wrote. The format of the Tirukkural is called as couplet. That is, the first line is having 4 words, second line will have 3 words. So totally 7 words only. So one of the couplet says, Tottanai Thurum Manarkeni, Mandarku Kattanai Thurum Arivu. That is, தோண்ட தோண்ட ஊற்று நீர் கிடைப்பது போல, எவ்வளவு ஆழத்திற்கு தோண்டுகிறோமோ அவ்வளவு ஆழத்திற்கு அந்த அளவிற்கு அதிகமான அளவு நமக்கு தண்ணீர் கிடைக்கும். அதுபோல நாம் எந்த அளவிற்கு படிக்கிறோமோ படிக்க படிக்க நம்முடைய அறிவு பெருகிக் கொண்டே இருக்கும். In English, for the benefit of non-Tamil speaking students, water will flow from a well in the sand in proportion to the depth. So, according to the depth of the well, the quantity of water will be available. Likewise, the flow of knowledge is proportion to the level of learning. How far you are learning, that would be the result of your knowledge. That is the meaning of this couplet Tirukkural. Friends, this is what I intended to speak with you. Stay healthy, stay safe, all the best. Thank you, Malavika and all the staffs of MGR University. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, students, for your patience hearing. Thank you.
Thank you.